Hi everyone. Welcome back to a new episode. Um, Today I have one of my favorite styles of videos, an old classic for us, if you will, a trading card unboxing. Um, so today I have some NHRA trading cards, but I found this jumbo pack um, of 1993 cards. So there's typically in a card pack there'll be like 10, but this is, like I said, jumbo pack, so there's 25. And I think it's so funny that in 1993 25 cards was $1.99. um oh, actually, one thing I wanted to show you guys, because I talked previously about, it was like an IndyCar necklace that Emu gave me for Christmas a couple years ago. So anytime I get like fun, like motorsports related jewelry, I want to show you guys. But I bought this ring on Etsy the other day, and look how cute. It's a little wrench. I love it. And it's actually like good quality, because a lot of these things that you see are like the adjustable ones, but I spent a little bit more money on this one because I wanted it like fitted to my hand. But uh yeah, just like fun little things. So it says on here 25 photo and stat cards, and it says look for a special autograph series card randomly inserted. So maybe we'll get one. So let's see if this is easy to open. I feel like I've opened so many card packs that I've gone through like all the stages of emotion opening them. Oh, maybe. Hmm. Okay, no. I just had to rip the top. It wasn't gonna happen. Maybe? Kinda. It's fine. It's open. Okay. There we go. Not too bad. What is this? It says join the best. The Pro Set Racing Club is now simply the Racing Club. For members only. Oh, it's like a little advertisement. For members only, Finish Line Winston Cup and Finish Line NHRA Winston Drag factory sets available exclusively to members. That's so funny. On this little thing right here, it's like the little send-in thing. It says there's okay, now that I know that this existed at one time, I want to try and find one. So if you guys can find one, send it to me. It says send me, there's like the quantity box. Limited edition Kenny Bernstein money clip. It says Kenny Bernstein antique silver money clip. Um, that sounds like something I need to own, for science. Put your money where Kenny is. This is the best thing that I didn't know ever existed. I will absolutely be looking for one of these. The low, low price of $29.95. Okay, I will absolutely after the show be looking, because that's just the best thing I've ever seen. Okay, so I always like to kind of mix the cards. All right, we have card number one, Bob Newberry. Okay, I'm not gonna know who everybody is, just like all these cards when I open these. Let's see. Bob Newberry, 1992 NHRA Winston Top Alcohol Funny Card Champion. Oh, there you go. In the 1992 season, he had 4 national event wins, 5 divisional wins. It's pretty good. That's honestly, I say this every time I do one of these, but one of my favorite parts is just learning things. Oh, okay. We have a track card, and it is for Brainerd. Obviously, now Brainerd is the host of the last race before Indy and the countdown and all that. So it's like kind of a big deal. I don't know where it fell on the schedule back then. That's so funny. It says host for the 12th annual Champion Auto Stores Nationals, August 19th through 22nd, 1993. And then it aired a week later on ESPN. That's so funny. If there's anyone out there that went to this race, let me know. Did you have fun? Who won? How was it? Okay. Have another track card for Rockingham Dragway. I didn't know that they went there. I know Rockingham for more like IHRA stuff and other things. This says host for the 5th annual NHRA Winston Invitational, August, or no, not August, April 2nd through 4th, 1993, and it aired that same day on TNN. We are just getting all the track cards. So we have another one for a place I've never heard of. Senair International Dragway in Canada? I was unaware of this. It's kind of cool though. Looks like a cool little complex. Host for the 23rd annual Le Grand National. All right. July 9th through 11th, 1993. Aired the same day on TNN. That's so funny. I'll have to look that up later. Hey, a person. Why are these upside down? Oh, not just any person. It's Bernie Federley, an icon. So, crew chief, for those that do not know. Started in 1992 as a crew chief for Cruz Pedregon on his McDonald's funny car, which John Force called the hamburger stand from hell. Let's see. Yeah, that same year was the year, I think it had to have been that same year in 92 that he began working for John Force. It says at the Southern Nationals, Federley began working on the Castrol GTX funny car of John Force alongside Austin Coyle. At the Mile High Nationals, they were named co-crew chiefs of the race for tuning Force to a new track record and the finals. Up to this point in his career, as a crew chief, he had won 27 national events and the 1983 Winston Championship with driver Gary Beck. That's cool. Bernie's great. Right, then, ooh. Okay. Also, like my favorite thing about opening things from the 90s is just how everybody looks so 90s and it's so fabulous. Here we have Michael Brotherton. I mean, does that picture just not just scream 90s with the giant glasses and the hats? It's amazing. Top fuel driver. Says returning to top fuel competition in 1992. He got his first career national event title. Oh, hey, at the 1992 Northwest Nationals. Powering past Eddie Hill for a 492 to a 502 win. McCore's Silver Bullet. That's cool. Nice. Oh, then we have another icon of the sport, Dave McClelland, the announcer of all announcers. So cool. He really was just like the guy and inspiration for so many people. Ooh, it's a fun one. Oh, Tony Bartone. Bartone Brothers. We love a bright colored funny car. Okay, so this was his top alcohol car. It says in only his second full year of top alcohol funny car competition, he's won 3 national events, has 4 final round appearances. He won the Spring Nationals, Summer Nationals, and Mile High Nationals, and finished runner-up at the Keystone Nationals. And to this point, his career best ET was a 590 with a 4. That's also something I love about looking through these old cards is seeing the difference in performance between then and now. Oh, okay. We have Danielle DePorter. Let's see. Oh, top fuel driver. Okay. Named 1992 Winston Rookie of the Year. Got her first career round win at the Southern Nationals against Michael Brotherton. Well, she was only 20 years old at the time. Good for her. Oh, okay. We have another kind of icon of the sport, really someone super well known. I'm sorry, does this man have a rug doctor sponsorship? It's so 90s. It's Jim Epler. Wait, he's from here? How did I not know that? So funny car driver, for those that don't know. Um, First professional career victory in a funny car competition was in 1992 when he won the season opening Winter Nationals. Let's see. Only ran 10 events in 92. Qualified 4th or better at 5 of them. Ran the top speed, the Mile High Nationals. What is this? Jerry Caminito? Funny car driver. Let's see. Qualifying in 13 national events in 1992. Made it to the quarterfinal round at 3 events. Ranked 10th in points in 90 and 91, which was his career best. It says once a street racer, Caminito's first race car was a 54 Ford, which he customized from the ground up, eventually becoming a B hot rod record holder in New Jersey. Well, there you go. Fun facts. Hey, there we go. An icon. An OG. The professor. Warren Johnson. Let's see. Pro stock driver for those that are unaware. Um, Grew up on a farm in northern Minnesota. Used his mechanical aptitude to then, work and buy an auto shop, build racing engines. Got his first taste of organized drag racing in 1963. Didn't go full-time racing until 1976, in which he drove a Pro Stock Camaro he built to a second place finish in the standings. And at this point, he had his race team and his operation like family based. So his wife Arlene was the team manager, and his son Kurt, who went on to have his own career in pro stock, was the crew chief for teammate Don Beverly. Ooh, another icon, Dale Armstrong, crew chief. Not just any crew chief, history-making crew chief. Um, it he was the one who tuned Kenny Bernstein and the Budweiser King Quaker State Top Fuel Dragster to the run that broke the 300-mile-an-hour barrier in '92. Um, Also went 479 while doing that, which is crazy. He also tuned Kenny to two more 300-mile-an-hour runs in '92 and 4 wins in 6 final round appearances. Carcraft magazine named Armstrong a leader in race car innovations as top fuel crew chief on its all-star drag racing team, and honored him along with Kenny Bernstein and I can't read what that says. Wes Cerny? There's like logos all over the words. With the Person of the Year awards. An icon. Ooh, speaking of icons, is Kenny Bernstein. Kenny's great. A fan favorite for a lot of generations. And it's totally understandable why. You guys. I opened another one of these sets. I can't remember which one it was, but it had a picture of Tommy Johnson Jr. in it. And I was like, oh my gosh, his hair. I mean, TJ, what is that? Why? Why? Oh my God, it's amazing. So he was top fueling it at this time, top fuel driver. It was his third season of top fuel competition. Qualified in 13 of the 15 events. Um, Season highlight was running a career best 488 with a 5 in the first round of the U.S. Nationals, then advancing to the semifinals. His one final round appearance came in the 1991 Mile High Nationals, where he was runner-up to Top Fuel champion Joe Amato. Tommy Johnson Jr. is great. He has an Etsy shop currently with his wife, and they have some really cool stuff in there. I'm always tempted to go in there and buy stuff, but I feel like he recently, maybe at Indy, was back in a fuel car. He was in like a top alcohol funny car or something. But love to see him back behind the wheel. He's great. All right, then we have Bill Orndorff, crew chief. Together since, oh wow, together since 1981, crew chief slash owner Bill Orndorff and driver Jerry Eckman make an exceptional team in pro stock competition. Okay, kind of along the lines of what I was thinking based on the picture. Finished third for the year in 1992 with 3 wins and 6 final round appearances. Let's see. It says the season, Orndorff also directed Ekman to a victory in the Winston Invitational, a non-points event. Interested in car collecting as well as racing, he has owned and restored an assortment of Chevrolets and Porsches. Well, there you go. Okay. Next up, we have Al Hoffman. It's a very like movie poster picture. Like I feel I feel like if someone was gonna make a movie about drag racing, this would be like a shot they would use. So, funny car driver. Let's see. With his career steadily on the rise, Al Hoffman had 3 national event victories and 5 final round appearances in 1992. Winner of the Mid-South Nationals, Spring Nationals, and Northwest Nationals. Finished runner-up in Le Grand National and the Keystone Nationals, qualifying 5th or better in 14 of 18 events. At the U.S. Nationals, he won the Big Bud Shootout over 2-time titleist John Force. He like looks the coolest out of like everyone that we've seen so far. Just like the sunglasses and the picture on the front, like he knew what he was doing. Ooh, okay. Then we have another icon, Larry Morgan, pro stock driver. I love how so many people had like throughout different classes had a lot of shared sponsors. There was a long time where because obviously like John Force was like the Castrol GTX guy for so long. And it's cool to see Larry have that as well because you don't really I mean, you're starting to see more of it again, but there was a time when there really wasn't a lot of that. Ooh, okay, we have our first motorcycle card, and it's Steve Johnson. Oh my gosh, he looks like a baby. He looks so young. Um, qualified in 8 of 10 events. Going to the semifinal round, the Southern Nationals and the Summer Nationals. Qualified 6th in the 1992 Wax Shop Pro Bike Dash. Began drag racing in 1987, winning the Drag Bike USA Championship in 87 and 89. And Steve Johnson is still an active pro stock motorcycle rider. And he does pretty well for himself. He's had definitely the last couple years an uptick in performance. Oh, okay. Someone we all know. Jim Head. I have never seen a picture of him this young. Like when I was growing up and like watching drag racing, he just kind of looked how he looks now. But it's so funny to see him looking so much younger. Um, what did I just drop? Something fell over here. One of the most knowledgeable owners and drivers on the circuit advanced to his first final round in Top Fuel competition. Oh, he was driving Top Fuel then. I only know him as a funny car guy. Advanced to his first final round in Top Fuel competition in 1992, finishing runner-up in the season opening Winter Nationals. Ran his career best ET of a 493 in the first round of the Keystone Nationals. Okay, it says, before switching to Top Fuel in 1989, the independent driver had 3 national event titles in funny car competition. Yeah, and he came back to funny car because that's what I know him as. All right, then we have John Mafaro. Don't know who that is. Oh, pro stock motorcycle racer. Okay. Let's see. Veteran racer was runner-up in Gainesville, Columbus, and Brainerd in 1992, finishing 4th in the points. 1989 Winston Pro Stock Bike Champion. Took top speed honors at Gainesville with a 177.02 mile an hour run, a 3rd round. Which is so crazy because now they're going like 200 on Pro Stock bikes. In Pro Stock bike racing, for 15 years, he's recognized as the driver of the first Pro Stock bike to run elapsed times in the 790s, 780s, and 770s. That's crazy. Ooh, everything's frozen for a second. I had no idea. It is warm in here today. It's supposed to be, it's okay, September 15th. We're supposed to be like edging towards fall, but it is 80 degrees today. I'm sweaty. And the window open too. All right. Ooh, okay. Next up, we have another icon, Bill Jenkins. I love that they picked the cigar picture because you just had to. You couldn't not. So is known throughout the racing world for his engine building genius, which is true. He has won almost every award given in NHRA drag racing as competitor owner, crew chief, or competitor owner, engine builder. As a competitor, he won the first ever Pro Stock national event in 1970 and the World Championship in 1972, finishing his driving career with 13 national event titles. As an owner, he won the 1976 Pro Stock Championship with Larry Lombardo. With 20 awards in 10 different categories, including the Ollie Award for career-long contributions to the sport, he ranks second in all-time awards from CarCraft magazine. He has also designed engines for NASCAR's Winston Cup and Busch Grand National race cars. He was just he was so smart and so cool, and he just did things the way he wanted to do things. This, it's one of those things where it's like they don't make him like him anymore, but he was like so unique and so special in his way. Okay. We have someone who you definitely consider an icon. I consider an icon. I think everyone does. Ricky Smith. Because now he's won like everything ever. He's raced in so many different categories, but back then he was pro stock. Okay, let's see. It says moved back into the top 10 of the NHRA Winston point standings in 1992 for the second time in his career, finished 6th in 1990. During the 92 season, he finished runner-up at the Summer Nationals, the Autolite Nationals, and the Slick 50 Nationals. Two-time super modified champion, finished second in the IHRA in 1991 and has 5 IHRA event titles. Now if you look at him, it's just like a whole laundry list of like other categories and innovations, and Ricky Smith is, he's just so dominating and has been for a long time. He's the dad of Pro Stock Motorcycle, uh, I guess, driver champion Matt Smith. That took me a really long time to say because I was fighting off a sneeze. Okay, we're good. Eyes are watering though. Ooh. Okay. So second to last card we have is a track card. Oh, it's Firebird. Firebird International Raceway, Arizona. Host for the 9th annual Motorcraft Ford Nationals, February 18th through 21st, 1993. Airing on that same day on ESPN. Okay. And the last one we have is the one and only Whit Bazemore. Funny car driver. I feel like it must have been so difficult to write the beginnings of these little like bio pieces on these cards for people to like make them like all like different. Because the way they started this one was the well-liked Whit Bazemore finished runner-up in the 1992 Mid-South Nationals for his first professional career final round appearance. The former alcohol funny car driver qualified in all 17 of the 18 events that I don't like the way that reads. In 17 of the 18 events he entered in 1992, taking a career high second in qualifying at Brainerd. In the Chief Auto Parts Nationals, he ran his best elapsed time ever with a 5:20 with an 8 in qualifying. Oh, you'd love to see it. And that is all of them. I think we got a really good pack. No John Force, but a lot of good ones. I mean, I'm happy with it. That was fun. Oh, okay. Also, I almost forgot, but I will absolutely be trying to find this Kenny Bernstein money clip thing. If anyone has one or knows anyone that has one, send me a message. I've decided it's something I need. Actually, you know what? Let me just look real quick. Do these exist anywhere? eBay? Oh my god, that's from like years ago. That's not gonna help me. Someone has to have one. I don't know. If you guys can help me find one, I think that would be amazing. Um, so yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. I might try to see if I can get another one of these packs because I feel like for how much I paid, which wasn't like a ton of money or anything, but I feel like I got, you know, I feel like I got what I paid for. Like, ew, I had to rip that. Um, I feel like it was worth it. This was a fun little pack, and I wish all of them were jumbo packs because this is like the perfect amount. But yeah, um, let me know what your favorite card was based on picture or fact or driver or whatever. Um, and yeah, I think I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look at my calendar on the wall. Obviously, there's lots of stuff going on, so I don't have anything specific right now to be like, oh, this is happening on this day, but as always, more stuff coming. And yeah, lots of racing left. So we're gonna have lots to talk about. Um, if you do F1 fantasy, remember to do your fantasy teams for this week. She says to herself, because I haven't done that yet. But yeah, as always, we appreciate you guys hanging out and following along and chatting with us and being part of our little internet community. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.